We have a next guy up. He's been a co-host for me. He does benefits for the West Side Campaign Against Hunger, and he's always a favorite at Frank McNola's Good Karma Comedy Festival shows. Let's give him a round of applause and bring up Dave Matters.
Woo! Hi. Hey, everyone.
Hey, hey.
So anyway, so we're in that limbo period between Christmas and New Year's, and so I've still got some issues dealing with that time. I've been trying to get everyone to understand that it's deck the hall. It's
Mhm.
not deck the halls. It's just one hall, and not the bows. You want to deck the hall with lots of bows, but just one hall, because that's a heavy lift right there.
Mhm.
If you're singing to a municipal agency or to your chamber of commerce, yeah, maybe lots of holes. Um,
Mhm.
but I really find it very difficult because I guess it happens in your childhood. You hear halls, and my previous world mission was to reunite the two Koreas, and I
Yeah.
actually found that less difficult than, I mean, I'm not done, but I found that more difficult than explaining to people about the halls. Um, the other issue I have is I have a score to settle with Rudolph. Yeah, he had a very shiny nose. All the other reindeer came to love him. So Santa put his shiny nose to good news. Yeah, for one Christmas, one friggin' foggy Christmas. After an eternity of clear skies, clear sailing, and then after that, another eternity of clear skies and clear sailing, one Christmas, they needed Rudolph. To me, that was worth all of 15 minutes of fame, like
Mhm.
everyone's entitled to. But no, Rudolph, he milked it. Boy, did he milk it. We've got to listen to that stupid song incessantly every year. And we're all supposed to love Rudolph.
Mhm.
Yeah, sure, kids love Rudolph. He's cute, his shiny nose. But I'm done with it, and I'm done with him, and most of all, I'm done with that stupid song. And I'll tell you what, if you're talking about songs, if Rudolph ever does show up in Reno, and I happen to be there, I'm gonna punch him in the nose just just to watch it shine. Uh, but that's the least of it. And there's all the ancillary stuff. It's even worse that he subjected us to. So there's grandma got run over by a reindeer. That's not funny. That's not politically correct. It's not woke. It's not woke AF. And you notice the way the lyrics, have you noticed how the lyrics hint that grandpa may have been complicit or at the very least grateful? That dumb song also would not have existed. Um, anyway, that is the trouble with kids. I mean, the story about kids is they all say why, and then you answer them, and then they say why, and then you answer them, and then they say why. It's really gets tedious. I mean, I'm not a parent, but even as an honorary uncle, after a while, you have to be polite, but after a while, enough already. But the reality is that kids really don't question. Really, kids accept things and without questioning, and for that matter, so do adults. But I mean, as an example, take Cap'n Crunch. Cap'n friggin' Crunch. How in tarnation did that guy ever make it to Cap'n? See him? The kids don't question. And then there's Casper, the friendly ghost. So let me see if I got this straight. He's a ghost. His name is Casper. That's a stretch right there. Who names their kid Casper? But he's a friendly ghost. He doesn't want to scare people, much less hurt anyone. But he's a kid, he's maybe 8 or 10, and he's a ghost. And no one questions this premise. How did he get to be a ghost at such a young age? He's so well behaved, wouldn't hurt a fly. What happened? But his name is Casper. So right now I'm thinking maybe he died of embarrassment. Anyway, um, and I also, like any other kid, didn't don't question things. I tend to accept things. So when I was younger, my friends used to tell me that I was smarter than the average bear, and I'd be all like flattered. But looking back, that's really not a very high bar. My parents too, they raised me thinking I was all kinds of special. And I bought into that hook, line, and sinker. They shouldn't have done that. They should have known better. I mean, way back in kindergarten, when I got my first report card, next to works well and plays well with others, I got an incomplete. And I should have known better too. After school, I'd run right home to watch the Three Stooges on TV. And the crazy thing was, my mom encouraged me to do that. If she'd watch me doing homework, she'd go, Dave matters. Don't do your homework. It's time to watch the Three Stooges. And it's only years later that I realized she thought I was watching the Three Stooges, not the Three Stooges. Anyway, that's it. Thanks so much. Happy New Year, everyone.
Yay. Poor Rudolph. What did Rudolph ever do but get bullied? I know, you don't think he was. All right, next up.